Hey, good afternoon. I just came out of Mall Cop 2, which stars Paul Blart. And on my Facebook page, I put Paul Rudd, and I was going to see Paul Rudd, and everybody was getting kind of excited about it. No, it was Paul Blart. And Mall Cop 2, it opened up well. For those of you who hadn't seen Mall Cop 1, like myself, it provides a nice little short synopsis at the beginning, so you're up to speed quickly as you proceed through the rest of the movie. And unfortunately, proceed through the rest of the movie as what I felt like I was doing. It's yeah. Did you ever read the book "Women Are from Mars, Men Are from Venus," or is it "Men Are from Venus, Women Are from Mars"? One of the two. I think you can tag that with humor as well, and I guess that this movie tries to be slapsticky like the Police Academy movies, like Airplane, like a lot of the '80s movies. There haven't been too many slapstick kind of things um, over the last 10 to 15 years that I can think of. So I found myself sitting in a different section of the theater, which didn't affect me as much, but I had folks around me, whereas I usually like to go in the daytime and stretch out. Whereas today I had the folks, and I think had they not been there, I may have stood up, which I've been known to do during movies that I was bored to tears with. And unfortunately, this movie, for the first hour and 15 minutes, bored me to tears. Now, I will say, the character in this movie is the whole movie itself kind of does play like the character, and the fact that you kind of want to brush the movie off, don't think there's going to be anything good that comes of it. And sure enough, as we get into the movie towards I'd say the latter third of the movie, it actually starts to get somewhat interesting. I feel attached to the humor that is trying to be conveyed in it. There are some funny scenes in it, and so I adjusted. And I say that to say there are a lot of things in life where we don't think it's going to pick up. And we want to fall asleep or walk out, and finally it begins to perk up a little bit. And so that would be my saving grace for this movie is if you hang with it enough, there's enough in here to say okay. So I usually don't get stars on my movies, so if I had a 1 to 5 where 1 was awful and 5 was great, I'd probably give this one a 2.5. If it weren't for the parts that perked it up, I might drop it down to a 1.5. So there it is. Go out and see it just to see something. If you've seen Fast and Furious, and which I didn't really like, I haven't done too well in the movies the last couple of weeks, and I think that's good. It says that there are movies out there that you don't like. Whereas Jupiter Ascending was probably the worst movie I've seen, this one's probably still the longest movie I've seen. It just felt like it dragged out, and I think it did towards the end open itself up for a third installment if they want to do it. I do say I think all of the best scenes were shown in the trailers that you've seen the last few months. So again, Mall Cop 2, go see it. Take your girlfriend. What was most exciting was the trailers in the theater that I was in. It was mostly trailers for animated movies. So the Peanuts, which, hear me out, I think that's going to be the animated movie of the year. Minions was also been shown, and a lot of people are talking high on Minions. I'm excited about seeing Minions. And then I think it's called Transylvania. It came out a couple years ago where the human started dating the Dracula's daughter. So that plays off of that in this movie. And there was another trailer at the very beginning that lost me as animated, and it didn't really appeal enough to me that got me excited at all. So that was it. You can tell that the movie theaters are getting ready for summer. There was a lot of neat movie posters that are out. I saw the Terminator poster, Ant-Man poster, Avengers is right there in the front, and that's about it. So you all have a great weekend. And I don't know, I think I'm going to go see Age of Adeline next week. So I've been fascinated with that movie. So I will talk to you later. It's going to rain here in Kansas City. I know it's snowing in Colorado, so enjoy the seasons, because we only have one season at a time, and summer will be here, and we'll be saying it's too hot, and we'll be wanting fall to be here. So appreciate the season you're in now, and you have a great day. Out.